All right. So, good morning. I'm gonna start off by just settling in like we always do. It's so important, I think, to really mindfully at different times in the day pause for a moment and notice, are you settled into the space that you're occupying? Is your mind connected to your body, to your feet? So it's a beautiful way to start anything. I look at my day sometimes in segments, right? Because I wake up in the morning and I get out of bed, and that's the beginning of a segment. And I get ready for my day, and then whatever I do next is the beginning of the next segment. And so, for me, it's really important. I find to in order to really show up fully for what I'm doing, to pause and to notice the transitions I make during the course of the day. So settling into our seats as we begin our practice and really evoking the intention of being present, of getting the most that you can for yourself out of this hour together. So important. So find that comfortable seat and then pause and really notice with your eyes closed whether you are truly comfortable. If you're not, adjust whatever needs to be adjusted to find that place of comfort. So yoga is all about moving out of your comfort zone. But first, you have to have a strong foundation in your comfort zone. You have to be grounded. And from that place, we can grow and we can rise and we can reach. So, really check in, notice, maybe move some flesh away from your sit bones to really feel the ground beneath you. And close your eyes and let your hands float to your knees. Begin to breathe a little bit longer, a little bit deeper, letting that inhale really fill you. And then letting the exhale be a little bit longer, really emptying, making space. What I've been thinking about lately, what I've been playing with this week, is the idea of the energy that we are. What is it? And to me, it is pure love. I believe that each and every one of us is love animated, love in action. Right? And what a beautiful thought. Why not? Right? Who wouldn't want to be love in action? Really simple to just love. But simple and easy are two very different things. Hi, Meredith. We're just sitting here with our eyes closed, breathing a little bit, relaxing into the moment. So, thinking about that, we are all love in motion, love animated. Somehow, though, I think we forget in the course of the day that we are that, right? That we are so connected to each other and to everything, that we were born that way. And then life begins to happen, this human life, and it piles on things that, cause triggers that make us feel like we need to be protected or we need to be careful of one another, right? Almost like polluting really beautifully clear water. It turns it into something else. And so I think that our job is to begin to clear those ideas that we have to be protected from each other, right? That we are something more or less than love animated. Think about the way that you perceive things during the course of your day, the words that you say, the thoughts that you think. Do they personify the energy of being love in motion? And if they don't, and if you desire to be that, what can you do to shift that? How can you change your perspective? Right? At some point, we all, rather than seeing each other as love in action, because if that's what I am, that's what you are, we begin to see certain people as a threat to something. And I think it's because there's this universal belief that there's only so much, right? That there is limited amounts of riches and finances and love, abundance in all forms. So if we can move away from that, if we can start to move into the energy that really truly the universe is totally and completely abundant and unlimited, and the only limitations are the limitations of our beliefs, then we can start to shift things. I love this little book, Heart Talks. I'm just going to read a little passage out of it while you continue to rest and settle and breathe. We're here to connect, not compare. There is a reason that we are not in this world alone. It's because we're all connected and need each other to function peacefully, purposefully, and powerfully. We cannot know happiness or our true power if we are constantly in a state of comparison and competition. Comparison and competition run on insecurities and the belief in scarcity, which inevitably isolates us from one another. Competition believes that there is one pie, and when someone else takes a piece of it, then there's less for others. Our highest self knows that there is no pie. Connection rejects the idea of competing for any one thing and runs instead on gratitude and abundance, which weaves us more deeply into each other's lives so that we may better support each other in the world. Connection knows that everything we accomplish in life is much more fulfilling when we help others along the way. Don't let the spirit of comparison and competition take you somewhere fast when the spirit of collaboration can take you someplace far instead. Think about that. Where in your life is there room to let go of the thought that maybe someone else can take away something that's rightfully yours or can make your space a little less pleasant, and instead begin searching out for all that evidence that each person you encounter today is, in fact, love and animation. Take another deep breath. And as you exhale, let your palms come together at your heart. And we'll open with Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. Nice deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Pause and receive, allowing space for that guru within to rise up. Maybe sensing that expansion, that clearing, that space that has been made for more. And moving into our next chant, Ad Gede Name, celestial communication version. Hands at the heart, Ad Gede Name. Third eye, Jugad Gede Name. Opening to the universe, Sat Gede Name. Palms together and back to your own heart. Siri Guru Deve Name. 3 times together. Ad Gede Name. Jugad Gede Name. Sat Gede Name. Siri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gede Name. Jugad Gede Name. Sat Gede Name. Siri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gede Name. Jugad Gede Name. Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name. Pause and feel that energy of protection that we invoke with this chant, moving through every cell, protecting you from the misinformation that our mind interprets and feeds us sometimes. Clearing the way for you to feel yourself as pure love in motion. The energy of love in human form, every cell of your body, every pore pulsing with the energy of love. How does that feel? Feel that. And then inhaling deeply, bring your prayer up overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Squeeze the pelvic floor, the navel center up and back. Let your eyes roll towards your third eye. Really tense everything. And then flip your palms out. And as you slowly exhale and relax your body, move through your electromagnetic field. Feel the soothing energy of you, of love, pulsing around you, attracting like a magnet more and more and more of the energy of love. Feel it begin to affect the energy of your mind, your eyes, seeing the world through the eyes of pure love. And as your fingers touch the earth, feel the energy of love pulsing from the earth. The same earth that every single living thing grounds and roots from, walks on. Feel the energy of love pulsing. What does it feel like to you? And then as you open your eyes, bring your hands to your heart center, palms together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. And then on the next inhale, bring your arms out wide. Let your heart come forward. As you exhale, bring those palms back together at your heart and round your back. And continue to flow this way, bringing the energy of love into your spinal flex, into your cat-cow. Gathering and bringing it back. Sending your love out to the world. Making a statement with your actions, with your thoughts, that there is enough, there's always enough. And love shared is love expanded. And I love that beautiful story about the candle, right? The candle that was willing to give its light to another candle that wasn't lit. And the statement that he made as he shared his light was that I will never lose any light by sharing mine with yours, and instead the entire room will be that much brighter. Right? What if we thought of the energy of love and kindness in that way, even to those people that are grumpy as hell, right? Even to that guy that just cut me off on the highway for no reason at all, because I don't know what he's feeling or what he's thinking. What if I just loved him? What if I just saw him as the energy of love? And what if I started to explore the beliefs that made me feel the need to protect myself, that made me feel like anyone was a threat? And I started to pull the threads on those. Next time that you come forward, stay there, arms wide open, heart wide open, so vulnerable. What if we met each other in this space all the time, total vulnerability? And then let your hands relax back onto your knees, eyes closed. An important part of being able to move into this energy is balance, finding balance on the inside. So we're going to move into a breath meditation, and it's for balancing the nervous energies. It's to make our minds, our reactions really, really super clear. And it's a simple meditation. You're going to take your hands, I believe, let's see. Yeah, so the left hand is in the front facing your heart. The right hand is behind it, actually touching the back of the left hand. Thumbs are up, your elbows are out to the sides, and your hands are almost touching but not quite touching your heart. Your eyes are closed and focus softly down towards your nose. You're going to take a deep inhale through the nose, then hold the breath in for a count of 10. And then exhale completely through your nose, holding the breath out for a count of 10. Inhale, hold for 10, and just continue this breath pattern, counting to yourself, letting your body be very relaxed, noticing if a sense of panic comes in on the holding in or the holding out. If you feel any sense of panic or fear, see if you can move past it. And if you need to adjust the count, maybe lower it a bit, do that. If you can increase the count, do that. And do this for 3 minutes. I'm going to give you a little background music.
It's by thy grace that I sing. It's by thy grace that I sing. It's by thy grace that I sing your holy name. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel your holy name. Someday the day shall come when all the glory shall be thine. People will say it is yours, and I shall deny, not mine. It's by thy grace that I sing. It's by thy grace that I sing. It's by thy grace that I sing your holy name. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel. It's by thy grace that I feel your holy name.
On the next exhale, just let your hands move in so that they're touching your heart. Let your elbows relax. Just pause and feel the energy of love pulsing through everything. This meditation brings the parasympathetic, the sympathetic, and the automatic nervous system into this beautiful harmony, this beautiful balance. The in-breath and the out-breath, clearing and balancing the heart. Bringing you to this place of clarity, truth, Relax in this moment of clarity. Maybe allow a sense of lightness to fill you, the dissolving of the boundaries of the skin, quieting of the whispers of the mind. Total sense of simply being. And then letting your hands float down, opening your eyes, making your way to your belly. Once you get there, you're going to make a pillow with your hands. If you want, you can even take a little blanket and put it underneath your belly or your hips. Just let your forehead rest on your hands. We're going to move into Makaranasana, crocodile pose, another version of it. So often we're asked in crocodile pose to bring our heels toward each other and our toes away. But in this instance, I'm going to ask you to do something a little differently. So as you rest on the floor, you're going to bring the tops of your feet onto the floor, and then you're going to begin to move the toes toward each other and the knees slightly wide while they're on the floor. So kind of think of Baddha Konasana, a very wide Baddha Konasana, but in reverse. As you settle your legs into that position, and if on your belly is not good for you right now, you can just do this on your hands and knees, bringing those toes together, almost like a suspended in the air child's pose. And just breathe and imagine yourself lying in cool, cool water, cool mud beneath you, settling in like a crocodile. And the crocodile in Indian tradition um, is part of many, many, many of the Indian myths. A very powerful, powerful animal energy, the crocodile. Think of the dark goddesses, think of Kali, settling in to the mud and really allowing all of that to come up, really snuggling your body into the floor. Just letting yourself be as you inhale and exhale. Observing your breath, observing its movement through your body. Feeling the softness of your belly. This is a pose that builds a sense of awareness and comfort instead of any kind of strength or physical movement. Becoming so aware of the flow of that breath and maybe those places where the breath sticks a little bit. Allow the darkness to come up. Allow the fears and the self-judgment to rise up and look at it. And then let it go. Letting everything come and go, pass through us. A visitor, not a fact, just a visitor. Make your breath a little deeper. Your awareness a little deeper. Notice any parts of your physical body that feel like they need a stretch, a little movement, and give them that right now. And then settle in again. This pose is associated with the second chakra, Svadhisthana, the water element, our creativity, our emotions. And it feels like we're doing nothing here in our stillness, but truthfully, what we're doing is we're allowing those things that are held so deep to rise up, to allow the unconscious to become engulfed in the light of awareness. And then from here, bring your feet back to the position where they started. And if you're on your belly, you're going to begin to just move your heels one and then the other toward your butt. If you are in a child's pose or if you're on your hands and knees, just begin to do the same kind of motion, kicking your one heel and then the other toward your butt. And then let both feet come back down to the mat and just start to rock your hips from side to side, whatever position you're in. Just let your hips rock from side to side. And then press yourself into child's pose. Pause here for a moment. Just breathe. In the stillness, not allowing your mind to wander, but instead to notice what comes up, to notice the thoughts, to notice the emotions. Our human truths are so malleable, they change like the wind. We can mold our beliefs, we can mold what we see. But first, we have to be aware. What do you see? What are your fears? Where do you believe in lack? And now slowly begin to push yourself back up to all fours. And from here, begin some cat-cows, flexing the spine. What if we all made a pact to spend some time today casting a spell? So, what is a spell? Right, we hear spell and we think witches, and I love green witch medicine. I'm definitely a witch. But what a spell really is spelling out your intentions, getting clear on what it is you want to see in your life, and then spelling it out to the universe. Come to stillness. Bring your right hand forward, your left leg back, finding some balance here. Really reaching, reaching, reaching. And so we get really clear on what it is we want, and then casting a spell is invoking, calling upon divine energy to remind us of our truth and our power. Bring that hand and that leg back down, move to the other side. This exercise balances our apana and our prana, the upward moving breath and the breath of elimination. Again, finding that place of balance where we can remind ourselves of our truth right in the center, love and animation. So we cast the spell by asking the divine energy to remind us of our truth and inspiring our desires, and then bringing our mind, our ability to bring forth the energy that we want to experience, invoking that into our lives. An intention. Bring your arm and your leg down. Walk your hands a little forward. Let your knees get a little wider and begin nice deep hip rolls here. So what if we cast a spell to be able to see ourselves and everyone else as love animated today? I mean, what if everyone you bumped into, you looked at them and said, ooh, I'm going to look right past that disguise they're wearing, and I'm going to find evidence of love and animation today. So an intention to look for love in everyone and everything. And that everyone and everything includes ourselves. Begin to move in the other direction. And then come to stillness. Keeping your hands and your knees where they are, a little bit wider than normal, you're going to bring your heart forward through your hands. And then as you move back, let your butt come down to your heels. And then flow forward again and butt to your heels. So it's almost like a circular motion, flowing forward, lifting back, sitting on those heels, coming forward, finding your flow. A few more times. And the next time you come forward, pause there. And then as you come back, make your way to a comfortable seat. Bring your right leg straight out in front of you. The sole of the left foot is going to rest inside the right thigh, Janusarasana. Place your right hand on your right thigh. Place your left hand on your left knee. And just begin to slide that right arm forward, twisting open, letting your left hand go all the way up to your sacrum. So nice sliding motion. And then slide back down and keep going. Just keep moving, keep twisting. Feeling the sense of your hands gliding over your legs, feeling the touch of you. The soothing sensation of love and animation, caressing your own human body. Kindness to others starts with kindness to ourselves. The next time that you come down and you find yourself twisting, your hand is reaching toward those right toes, your left hand is on your sacrum, pause there, and then twist open a little more. And then bring that left arm over your ear, moving toward those right toes. So your right hand is on your right toes, your left arm is up in the air, reaching toward the right toes. Yeah, there you go. And then twist your body forward, letting both hands rest. Forward fold over that right leg. Long, deep breath. Walk your hands up your leg, coming upright. Bring the soles of both feet together, moving into Baddha Konasana. Place your hands on the bottoms of underneath your knees. And you're just going to start to lift your legs up, your knees up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Using your hands to just kind of bounce your knees, eyes closed. Feeling the energy of transformation, shifting the energies around us. And then as you bring those knees to stillness, left leg comes out, sole of the right foot into the left thigh, left hand on the left thigh, right hand on the right knee. And begin again, sliding that left hand down, the right hand comes up onto the sacrum. Staying connected to your body the whole time. Slide back down and just keep going. So part of the issue that we have with allowing ourselves to see love in everything is our fear of others. And another part of it is our judgment of ourselves, our shame, right? All the shoulds, all that stuff that we carry from our childhood. The next time that you come down, pause, left hand reaching toward those left toes, right hand on the sacrum. Breathe, twist open a tiny bit more. And then let that right arm come up and reach down for those left toes. And then twisting over, coming down into a forward fold over the left leg. Just breathe here. I'm going to read another reading from this book. It's called Love Never Lies. Shame never tells the truth. It tells you that you're not good enough. The truth is that you are. It tells you that you have to be perfect. The truth is that you don't. It tells you your mistakes are fatal wounds. The truth is you heal. It tells you everything has fallen apart. The truth is you will rebuild. Slowly bring yourself up, walking your hands up, bringing those legs back into Baddha Konasana. This time taking a hold of your feet and letting your head drift towards your toes any amount. It tells you that you will stay sunken in despair, and the truth is that you will rise. It tells you you failed, you lost, and you got hurt. The truth is you learned what to do next time. You gained knowledge from your knockdown, and you found out just how strong you are. It says you will never make it. The truth is keep going, for shame said you would never survive, and the truth is you're still here. Can we move past the energy of being unworthy to be love in animation? Can we move past that? Can we see how amazing each of us is? Slowly come on up. We're going to move into, bring your legs into a comfortable cross-legged position. And we're going to move into a little bit of a Kriya for total balance. So what we're going to do is get nice and comfortable, maybe put a blanket underneath you. And you're going to rest your right palm in your lap and lift your left arm up about 60 degrees. So like that, palm up. And just close your eyes. You feel a little bit of a strain on your wrist with your palm facing the ceiling. You're just going to breathe nice and calm and deep, turning your eyes inward. Left energy, the goddess feminine energy. Receiving, connecting to the frequency of love. Taking it in, accepting it for yourself. Maybe in your mind a mantra, I am worthy. I am worthy of being love. A few more breaths here. And on the next exhale, you're going to bring that left hand down to your lap, palm up, and extend the right palm reaching up. Long, deep breaths again. Maybe this time first noticing any sensation in that left palm resting in your lap. All the energy that you just gathered. And then bring your attention to your right palm. Right side, that masculine energy, the foundational energy. Fiery determination. Feel the energy of love gathering in the palm. Loving fiercely. Fiercely allowing the energy of love, whatever that means to you, to pulse through your body. Maybe healing you in a physical way, maybe healing your emotions. Maybe highlighting that those are two, one and the same. Our mind, our emotions, our physical body. There are layers and layers and layers of energy that trigger healing. You heal one and the other just merges and melds in. On your next exhale, bring that right palm down so both hands are in your lap, palms facing up. And as you inhale, bring both arms out to the sides and up, palms up. Long, deep breaths, letting your shoulder blades relax together. Noticing if your mind begins to complain about holding your arms up. Just gently remind your mind of how strong you are. This time, maybe feeling a huge ball of energy gathering between your palms, like the entire universe resting in your palms, pulsing the energy of pure love. Forgiving the shame that you feel, that I feel. Allowing it to dissolve into the nothingness that it truly is. Keeping your arms where they are, bring your thumb inside and close your other fingers into a fist and just begin to circle your wrists. If your arms get really tired, just change the position a little bit. Maybe lower them a little bit. I'm just going to be here for a very short time. Keep going. Slow, easy rotations. And keep those wrists circling as you begin to extend your arms out to the sides now. So they're parallel to the floor. Keep those wrist circles going. And bring your hands to stillness. Extend your fingers straight out to the sides and then bring them very close together so they're straight, but they're together at the sides. Just breathe. Eyes closed and just breathe. 30 seconds here. And let your hands move down to your knees, eyes closed. You can just shake out your arms for a moment if you'd like. And come to stillness, pause and feel. Noticing any thoughts that rise up as we bring ourselves into balance. Anything that causes an imbalance begins to rise to the surface. Let it come and let it go. Inhale your arms up overhead again, this time reaching straight up. Bring your thumb on the inside. Bring your other fingers down so you're in a fist again. And what you're going to do is you're going to raise your index fingers up and bring them down. Raise your middle fingers up and down. Ring fingers up and down. Pinkies up and down. And just keep going. Just keep going. We're going to do this for 1 minute. I'm going to put a little music on. Balancing the brain.
Oh, my beloved,
Almost there.
And I'm coming home. And I'm coming home.
Inhale the arms straight up in the air. Stretch the fingers
And
really
I'm
wide.
coming
Now all the way up. Arms up, 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 up. And exhale your hands down. Placing your hands on your knees, bring your heart forward as if you were in cobra pose. Really stretch it. And then just begin to breathe nice and long and deep in and out through the mouth with your tongue extended. So feeling a sense of detoxification as all of that stuff that's being released comes up and out, maybe a taste of bitter on your tongue. It's said if you continue to breathe like this for 30 minutes, maybe less, that bitter turns to sweet. As all of that poison of the mind leaves the body. And then let yourself relax back into easy sitting pose. Project your tongue just slightly and curl it if you can. And you're going to inhale through the mouth, through that curled tongue, and out through the nose. Some people cannot curl their tongues, it's just not anatomically possible. So just let your tongue protrude a little bit if you can't, and breathe that way. Sitali breath, a nice cooling breath that brings a sense of calm and peace. It evokes the energy of the feminine, the goddess, the moon. Clearing and bringing balance. And then continuing to breathe this way with your hands on your knees, begin to do some hip circles, just circling your torso around your hips. As you continue with Sitali breath. Move in the other direction. And as you come to center, return to your natural breath. Bring your arms up so that your hands are just kind of like limp and hanging, and begin shoulder circles. Just let your hands really be limp, get into it. And then go in the other direction. And relax your arms down. Just let your head move from side to side a few times. Let your hands come down behind you. Bring your legs out straight. And just start kicking your feet up and down. Like a little kid having a tantrum. Have a fit. Let your arms hold you as you just kick, 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 kick. Releasing the energy that begins to pool in the lower chakras. Right? Sometimes we're so ready to let go of something, but we just can't pull the trigger. We just can't let it go. So it all kind of stays in one place. And then all of a sudden there's this beautiful release. And something that we held on for so long is gone. And there's room to breathe. And there's room to be someone else. Someone who you always have been. Right? But these fears, these lower energies, they hold you back. Feel yourself releasing that. And bring your legs to stillness. Walk your arms back up. Come into the easy sitting pose. Bring your hands to your sacrum. And you're just going to bow your head down, letting your arms come up and over any amount. Yoga mudra. Just a little bowing down. You can move up and down. Bowing your own head to your own heart. Surrendering those minds, things that keep us out of the energy of being love. Surrendering those thoughts to the heart, allowing those thoughts to be transformed, transmuted into love. And then the next time you come up, arms forward, palms together, index fingers stay joined as the other fingers interlace. Let your elbows rest, if you like, against your ribs. And just breathe long and deep. And just repeat to yourself silently, I am happy, I am healthy, I am holy. I am happy, I am healthy, I am holy. I am happy, I am healthy, I am holy. Long, deep breaths, repeating the mantra. And inhale, really reaching forward, forward, forward as you hold the breath in, squeeze the pelvic floor up. And as you exhale, bring your arms behind you and slowly bring your legs out, lower yourself onto your back. Allow the energies of the spell that you've created today, your desires, your intention, the energy of love to settle in. What if we really believed that each and every one of us is love animated? What if we believed to our very DNA that we were worthy of being that that's our truth? What would your day look like today if you knew that, the very depths of your soul? Love is the way I walk. Today I pray that love works through me so I can see another way. I become love embodied so the light can shine and healing can happen. It springs from my right mind. I surrender my hands and feet to love so I can walk the path of peace. Love cannot do for me what it cannot do through me. I'm ready to do my part to heal the world today. I'm called to a purpose higher than my own. I'm ready to be shown the way. I no longer place my faith in my illusions of fear. Their suffering no more is mine to bear. I extend my perceptions beyond what my eyes see, and now I see clearly how good life can be. My inner eye is opening to the beauty in all things, and I slowly find it easier to let go of all my needless suffering. I thought I was the chaos, the constant stream of small thoughts and stress that consumed me, because it's all I knew and it's all I was taught to seek. Now I see the broken pieces are ready to be healed. Swiftly does the light now pour into my wounded places and seals them with love and heals them with such speed. I'm learning to live in a new place, a new song my heart now sings. I'm learning that love is within and that I am not without it, and that such peace does it bring. I surrender my chaos and ask that it be transformed into the peaceful reassurance of who I was on the day I was born, who I've always been. With forgiveness, I see myself, and how I'm eternally adorned with compassion. I've been withholding my faith in miracles, and I do that no more. Through forgiveness, my salvation from pain and suffering, I open a new door. I see myself with another name. I welcome the miracle of my release and endure the struggle of old ways no more. When I'm weak with fear, I remind myself that love is near. I put my faith elsewhere because the rest I seek is not out there, it's in here. I recognize a new home, the place I long to reside, and so a wave of love will disperse my fear, and I do not walk alone. No longer will I hide from the silent truth dwelling inside. I am love. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing movement back into your body. Letting your knees move towards your chest. Palms, soles of the feet together as you rub, connecting to that amazing essence within. And then bringing those knees back into your chest. Slowly rock up. We'll meet palms together, eyes closed, hands at the heart. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Please join me in sealing our practice together with a long Satnam. Deep inhale. Sa. Nam. Putting your thumbs to the space between your brow, bowing deeply to your own amazing goodness. Be love, believe, be true to you. Satnam.